music always played a big part in my life. I started out rapping and dancing when I was 6, 7 years old. Going on Oprah Winfrey, Phil Donahue. We was the best dancers in Chicago. I supposed to have been in the breakdancing movement, but they didn't want my whole group. And my mom wrote my first rap, man. So it was time for me to get back in the rap game. Get back in the music game. Get back in the industry. So who other better person that I can get up with this platinum producer that's already making music besides Basstone Entertainment? So I signed with Basstone Entertainment in like 99, 2000. Tizone did my first song in Basstone. It was called Hollywood. And everybody liked it, man. That was the first song I ever did. So I'm working on my mixtape. Platinum producer Tizone did majority of the songs on my mixtape. I completed my mixtape in like 2001. And it was called From the Block to the Game. I want to thank platinum producer Tizone. I remember going on the west side, man. We was meeting up with Soldiers at War. And they had that song out. It was hot too. On My Mama. But we went up on the west side, man, and they got a little spot out there, man. They playing their music. And they put on one of my songs, Thuggin' in Public. And the Soldiers at War went nuts. They, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? My cousin, he'd say, that's my cousin right there, man. That's him. They came over there, man. You snapped, yo. Ooh, I'll never forget that, man. We was on the west side. Basstone Entertainment made it easier for all of his artists. It was me, CKG, Lil Bud, Tizone, Big Phil, and my main man DL. It was a couple more people, but these the main people. This the main people of Basstone Entertainment. We did a song called Cold in the Mud. I never forget CKG and Lil Bud came up with this Cold in the Mud song. And Tizone say, man, we're gonna have to remix that. So he did a whole nother beat and he remixed it. And he put the whole bass tone click on the song. And Cold in the Mud was actually on all our album, all our mixtape. Big Phil, Lil Bud, CK, every single one of us was able to push Cold in the Mud. Big Phil ended up getting a deal with Black Diamond later on down the line. Because what happened was our producer, Tizone, ended up moving out of Chicago for a better life, man. Like, at the time, man, we were so hot, though. I wish he would have stayed, man. We had Bump J. We had so many artists trying to get in the studio with us, man. Like, niggas knew, man, because Tizone them been rapping forever. They got songs with Keith Sweater, R. Kelly, Snoop, everybody. Like, Tizone is one of the biggest producers in Chicago. So when he left, we left stuff on the table of doing music with other people. Man, I remember going to the studio with Sly Polaroid. And Sly could rap his ass off. But Sly, I tell you, man, he picked me up to go do a song with him. I go to his studio. I lay my verse. Sly was drinking a lot of Hennessy that day. His producers, his buddies, all in there in the studio, man, I go in there and I killed that shit. Sly, I tell you that. To the point where as though his producers and his homies like, man, you got some more shit, can you rap something else? I didn't even leave out the booth. I dropped something else. He dropped another track. I ripped that shit. Man, they showed us so much love at Slap Polaroid Studio, man. Like, it was just nothing but love, man, and they appreciated my flow. Basstone Entertainment ended up changing over to Radar Recording. I'll never forget Big Phil had a show. And by this time, Basstone had separated. T-Zone moved out of town. Everybody doing their own thing. I just did my own little mixtape. Because after T-Zone left, my CD wasn't complete. So I had to go to different other places. And I want to salute to CKG. Because CKG took me to different places and different producers, man. And I got tracks from him, and I completed my mixtape, From the Block to the Game. And if you got one of the From the Block to the Game mixtape, I got $500 for you right now. For anybody that got that CD. Now, I still got the songs. All my songs, I still got them. But I just want to see my CD. Because I had so many of them, and I passed them and sold them. I'm talking about they all gone. So if you got one of them From the Block to the Game CDs, hit my DM. I got $500 for you. Basstone Entertainment played a big part in my music career. Big Phil ended up signing to Black Diamond. I'll never forget, he did a show at the Congress Theater. And we went up there, man, and we was headed backstage. And the dude that he sent to go get us at the front door, Lil Bud let him get away. It's packed in the Congress Theater. So we like, it's cool. We sat out out there with everybody else, smoking, chilling, you know. And then Big Phil came on stage. Subscribe to You Dig Entertainment. I need y'all to go on YouTube and subscribe, because I'm trying to go live. Everybody was at that concert. We had Jadakiss there, Fat Joe, Bump J, Crucial Conflict. I think Do or Die was there. And it was Big Phil. It was Big Phil concert, man. Big Phil had a banging album, man. Refusing to Die Unknown. That album was banging, man. And I'm on there, man. Salute to Big Phil, man. I had some good times with Basstone Entertainment, man. Thanks, T-Zone. Thanks to all y'all, man. We got another episode coming up next. From the Block to the Game.